Welcome back to News Across Nigeria. For more on our top stories and others, please visit our website, channelstv.com, and on youtube.com/channelsweb. You can also watch us on the go on your mobile device. Log on to m.channelstv.com or download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS, and Windows phones from their respective stores. Having the Channels TV and Channels 24 app will give you access to news and updates. You also have the Eyewitness feature, so you too can be a part of the news. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu and follow the instructions to share those pictures, videos, or news of happenings around you. Well, it's a different stroke for the Niger state government, who wants to maximize the engagement of extension workers for the cultivation of rice, soybeans, and cotton by distributing motorcycles to farmers and cooperative staff. The motorcycles are part of the CBN Anchor Borrowers program, with 100 given out of the 318 motorcycles to be distributed across the state. Governor Abubakar Bello says the motorcycles are a deliberate effort to ease the challenges of farmers.
Government has deemed it fit, in spite of meager resources at its disposal, to make these vehicles available to you for easier access to our farmers and in furtherance of our forward march policies in that sector. Our target is to redeem 53,109 metric tons of rice, 11,348 metric tons of soybeans. It may sound a lot, but it is achievable. The government is determined to support this sector with whatever it means and whatever it takes to make it succeed. Because this is our future, this is the future of our children, and the future of Niger State.
The Ondo State Governor, Olurotimi Akeredolu, says he will not receive his salaries until the 7-month salary arrears of civil servants in the state have been paid. He set up a committee that will address the issue of non-payment of worker salaries. The governor made this disclosure while addressing the workers during a meeting with them at the premises of the governor's office in Akure, the state capital.
Down to the entourage of Mr. Govt.
A large crowd of civil servants from different ministries and agencies in Ondo State gathered for the first meeting with Governor Rotimi Akeredolu. First, a quick worship session to set the tone for the meeting. Governor Akeredolu thanks the workers for coming out en masse to meet with him.
Approach us, we will be available. We will run an open government. I intend to leave from here to have a small committee that will include the Accountant General and a few others to address this issue of non-payment of salaries and find out what we can do.
With that show of commitment, the civil servants, through the head of service, pledged their support to the government.
The civil servants are so critical to government that the success of government will be determined by their role. I want to assure you, sir, that public servants in Ondo State have told me to tell you that they are going to work for you.
Perhaps this show of camaraderie will no doubt motivate both parties to keep the promises made, and most importantly, the civil servants will eagerly await the prompt payment of their 7-month salaries.
The federal government is taking its fight against crime on the nation's waterways to another level with the commissioning of Falcon Eye, Eastern Regional Control Center in Cross River State for over-the-horizon maritime surveillance from detection to intervention. Now, the Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Ibok Ete Ekwebas, reiterated the government's position while officially commissioning the environmental protection infrastructure alongside other security chiefs, as well as the Cross River State Governor, Ben Ayade.
To reduce crude oil theft, kidnapping and smuggling in Nigeria's waterways, Operation Falcon Eye has been launched by the Nigerian Navy in Calabar, Cross River State, to give total coverage of the country's maritime space. Harping on the need to develop effective capacity for maritime awareness and response capabilities among security agencies, the Navy boss explains the scope of this new operation.
With the surveillance systems, like you must have seen during the demonstration, you do not need to be out there to be able to see what is happening. So that has now made it possible for us to have a clear picture of what is happening in the maritime space. We have 3 of such facilities, one here in Calabar that covers the eastern flank. We have one in the Central Naval Command that covers the Niger Delta area.
While the Cross River State Governor Ben Ayade believes the project couldn't have come at a better time.
As a state, we have become limited by the circumstances of our time, given the fact that we have been completely decoupled from the oil production states. We are working hard to find new means of production, find new means of creating alternative income. The maritime remains one critical domain that we are focusing on. Therefore, as we ramp up our maritime activities, incidentally, security will be a critical factor for the success of our projects. Falcon Eye, therefore, comes at a critical time of our life, at the time that Cross River will be wholly dependent on its maritime corridor.
Then the project manager of the Falcon Eye sheds more light on its operational capabilities.
This center is connected to the main command center in Abuja that will be fitted with a live intelligence that will help and support the Eastern Naval Command to take action, to analyze and to make assessments of the threats that characteristic the area.
With this system of effective integrated surveillance and monitoring, expectations are high that illegal activities in the country's waterways will now be reduced.
When news across Nigeria returns, the Enugu State Governor calls for an overhaul of some of the nation's electoral laws. That's in a moment. Please stay with us.